Hi Sam. I hope you're doing well today.
Hi Alex. I'm good, thanks. What are we learning today?
Today, we're focusing on the word
übrig,
Übrig.
What does that mean?
It primarily means remaining or leftover. The most common usage is to describe something that is left after part of it has been used or taken away.
That's interesting. Are there any false friends with this word?
Yes, good question. Some English speakers might confuse
übrig,
with ubiquitous, but they don't have the same meaning at all.
übrig,
Is all about what's left behind.
How do you use
Übrig.
in sentences?
Great
übrig,
is an adjective, so it has to agree with the noun it describes. For example, you would say,
das übrig gebliebene Essen,
meaning the leftover food.
How do you say it in different tenses?
For
übrig,
as an adjective, we don't have tenses, but if we take a related verb like
übrig bleiben,
which means to remain, it goes like this. In the present tense, you say,
ich bleibe übrig. Du bleibst übrig.
and
Bleibt übrig.
in the past tense, you might say,
Ich blieb übrig.
and in the perfect, it would be,
Ich bin übrig geblieben.
and for the imperative, you would say,
Bleib übrig.
Got it. That makes sense.
the word
Übrig.
comes from Middle High German, where it was used similarly. It has roots in the Old High German word,
Brick.
meaning beyond or over.
That's really fascinating. The evolution of language is so interesting.
It really is. The meaning has shifted slightly over time, focusing now on what's left after something is taken away.
Can you break down the word?
Übrig.
For me.
Sure. It isn't a compound word, so we can't split it into smaller parts. However, you can think of it as being related to the idea of remaining.
That makes it easier to remember.
Now let's look at some similar words. For example, with the prefix
Über.
theirs,
Überlaufen.
which means to overflow. Another is
Übertreffen.
meaning to surpass.
And what about suffixes?
If we look at words with the suffix, we have
Gleich.
turning into,
Gleichgültig.
which means indifferent. Also,
Nötig.
meaning necessary.
That helps a lot.
Let's practice using
übrig,
in real-life situations. Imagine you're at a restaurant and you want to ask for the leftovers. You could say,
kann ich das übrig gebliebene Essen mitnehmen?
Oh, let me try.
Kann ich das übrig gebliebene Essen haben?
very close. Just remember to say,
Mitnehmen,
for take away.
Got it. What's another situation?
Picture yourself at a party. You could say,
gibt es noch übrig gebliebene Getränke?
meaning, are there any leftover drinks?
Gibt es noch übrig gebliebene Snacks?
Exactly. Perfect sentence. For the gender of,
Übrig,
since it's an adjective, it doesn't have a fixed gender. But if we refer to a noun like,
das übrig gebliebene,
meaning the leftover, you can use
das,
as a hint that it's neuter.
That's a good tip.
When using,
übrig,
it's more common in informal contexts, especially when discussing food or items left over.
Are there common phrases I should know?
Yes. You might hear phrases like,
nichts bleibt übrig,
meaning nothing remains, or
was bleibt übrig,
meaning what's left.
Are there similar sounding words to watch out for?
Absolutely. Don't confuse it with,
über,
which means over or above.
Can you give me some example sentences using?
Übrig.
Sure. Here's one.
ich habe noch ein übrig gebliebenes Stück Kuchen.
Meaning, I have one leftover piece of cake.
And another.
Es bleibt nichts übrig, wenn alle essen.
Means nothing is left when everyone eats.
What about the past tense?
You could say,
Gestern blieb viel übrig.
meaning yesterday, a lot was left over.
And imperfect.
You can say,
Wir sind mit dem übrig gebliebenen Essen nach Hause gegangen.
meaning we went home with the leftover food. Let's have a quick recall check. What does
Übrig,
mean in English?
It means remaining or leftover.
Correct. Can you give me an example of how to use it in a sentence?
Das übrig gebliebene Essen ist kalt.
Perfect. What's the related verb we discussed?
Übrig bleiben.
Exactly. And how do you say to remain in the present tense for I?
Ich bleibe übrig.
Right. What gender is the noun form?
das übrig gebliebene.
It's neuter.
And finally, what's a warning about similar words?
Don't confuse it with.
Über.
Great job today, Sam. Remember that
Übrig,
is useful for talking about leftovers in many contexts.
Thanks, Alex. I feel like I've learned a lot today.
I'm glad to hear that. Keep practicing, and you'll master it in no time.